Are you ready to rock and roll?
Let's do this, Bad Dad.
We have a signal now for when I'm needed. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. To them.
Welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode is a little different and honestly a first for this show. For anyone listening who doesn't know me, I'm Victoria, Dom's wife. And I have baby A right beside me who's grabbing the mic. Some of you might remember me from a few past episodes where Dom had me on to talk about the Penguin series and Batman 89 35th anniversary episode. This time, though, I'm not here as a co-host or a guest breaking down Gotham lore. Today, I'm here with a different role, interviewing Dom about his newest and most important role yet, becoming a dad. So, about 6 months ago, Dom stepped into his full-time role as dad. Baby A has already turned late-night bat research sessions into late night feeds, and Dom has upgraded his utility belt to include diapers, wipes, and an endless supply of patience. Even the dark night answers to a tiny human with a very loud voice. So today, we're talking about fatherhood through the lens of Batman, of course, the fears, the responsibility, and the heart. This is the origin story of a first-time father. This is becoming Bad Dad.
Yes, sir. So you knew I wasn't going to go an episode without saying that. I'm kind of curious as to the questions that Victoria has drawn up. I have no clue. Listen, anyone can listen to this one. Where if you're not a dad, that's totally okay. Because it's like all about managing. You're like, how did my parents manage all of this? Compared to like right now, I'm just trying to juggle baby, wifey, work, and then my life, friends and family,
and recording this podcast, which we were a bit delayed, or you were a bit delayed.
Oh yeah,
recently.
Yeah, it's been a while, but all right. So you got some questions?
I do.
Okay. You're going back to
the very beginning.
Okay.
The very beginning. Dom, I want to know if your journey into fatherhood so far were a Batman comic arc, what would issue 1 be called?
Ooh, I'm going to say, I don't know about issue 1, but I would call the arc year 0. Just because, so Victoria and I have, this is like we have a little shared album of it's for our baby, and every day we take pictures, and it's like it's her name and then year 0. So for me, this would be like more of an origin of like year 0. What I've learned so much about being a parent, and then even just like progressing, but through a Batman arc, I think it's year 0. Like all the mistakes that Batman made, wearing his different costumes. So you're either wearing your like the Bat costume, or like for me it'd be like your parent costume, which is wearing I don't care t-shirts, and then there's like. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear baby in the background. We are recording while the baby's with us because she's not falling asleep. So we're like, let's record now. And yeah, I'd say even another costume is like, date night costume. But I think that'd be the arc, year 0.
You know what? I have to say, since I don't know, I lost my thought.
Oh no. Okay, so she's lost her thought.
I lost my thought Baby 8 is distracting me over here. Is there anything that you would like to say into the mic?
She's touching the microphone. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. I'm assuming that you got. I actually got a question for you, but I'll leave that till the end.
Okay. So, I want to know, how did you prepare for fatherhood? Would you say you went full Bruce Wayne training montage, or more like, we'll figure it out as we go? I know how I prepped. How did you prepare?
So I have a couple of ways. I don't even know if you know one of them. So one of them was preparing my clothes to get ready. So I look at it like, well, you got the bat outfit, and it's like, what are you gonna wear? I actually brought a Batman t-shirt. So like, there's like a lot of parents, what they'll do is like they'll pack their bag, and both of us, like, we actually put it in one big suitcase, and we're like, okay, let's rock. The other was watching videos of what to expect, like how to change a diaper.
Oh,
remember
how he busted out one of our dog's, Harley's, toys, and I was like, okay, you're gonna practice how to change a diaper on this.
Yeah, so practicing how to change a diaper on a dog toy, but it was like a nice sized bear that she mangled. What else? And then there's so I was like, 'cause I like to go to the gym, so I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to go to the gym for couple months. So I was like, you know what? Making sure, like, writing everything. Actually, both of us were really good at this. Because my wife and I, we both were going to the gym, like, 4 or 5 days a week. And on the regular. And then, because we both knew that, like, once baby came, things were going to change just slightly. And yeah, and then
kind of just accepting the fact that our typical routines were going to change, right? And
100%.
And I think that for me was the biggest lesson, is relinquishing control over a set routine, because we had a new CEO in town. Yeah, baby A, you're the one directing us these days. And I think also even talking to other bat dads.
Yeah.
There was a friend that we made at the gym, and his wife was due maybe a few weeks after I was expected to deliver, and he was a second-time dad. So he gave a lot of good tips and some good insights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So now I want to know about the Bat Dad gadgets. If you could add one baby-related item to Batman's utility belt, what would it be?
Is it multiple choice?
Ooh, no.
Nope. Okay.
I mean, I can give you some options, or, you can come up with some of your own.
Oh, man, what can I add that would fit? Oh, man. Well, originally, if you were to ask me before becoming a bat dad, I would have said, a soother. But baby girl doesn't want no soother. So one thing that she loves to do is eat. Well, I guess eat, drink, whatever. So I would load up the bottle. That's me.
And what would you do? Would you make it like scorching hot to use as a weapon on your enemies, or would you just make it
I thought it was just to like whip for her. Oh, no, okay, it's a weapon.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess a tool on Batman's belt.
Okay. So, if it was a tool, then I'm not using what's it called? What do we have? The bottle.
Well, ours is glass. It is pretty heavy, so
yeah.
It could do some damage. But
I think I would use one of her toys. Actually, I think I would probably use her teether toy. It's got good weight to it. It's that circle one that looks like a star.
Yeah.
But anyway, she stuffs this thing in her mouth, and it's for
Sorry,
teething.
I see you.
And it would be like attach a string,
Yeah.
and it would be like my batarang. But like
That's
it's
exactly
it's
what
like
I
the one in
pictured
the
in my
rope.
head.
Where, okay, for those of you listening, they're watching Batman '89. You know the rope the batarang that he uses with the rope on it at the beginning, that one, but with a baby toy.
I like that. What do you think, Miss A? Sounds danger.
Okay, so looks like she's looking. What questions does she have next?
All right. And in real life, what actually has become your most used tool or gadget as a dad? Something you didn't expect you'd rely on.
I know exactly what, and I call it her favorite toy. It has like this little shaker thing, and it always seems to get her attention. And she's loved that since like
Day
birth.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
day one. And normally babies are not to track noise. Like she tracked pretty early. Like I would say within a couple weeks, which was amazing. For me, I was blown away. But like, what therapist was that we saw? Anyway, she was also impressed. She's like, oh, she's already tracking the noise.
Yeah.
And like everybody thinks that their child is amazing, and I'm no different. Right? I was blown away.
Totally biased here.
Yeah,
Our kid's the
100%.
best.
Okay. But yeah, I'd say that's the go-to, 100%.
You know what? I agree with you. That's our most used teether toy. We used it for various things. So
Yeah, no. Which one would you use? Same
our
one.
most used item. I mean, she has. Oh my goodness, what can I think of? What does she use? Oh, I know. Her little gym activity. She loves reaching for all of her little hanging devices. And lately, her favorite has been there's 3 balls that are hanging. And she uses them as little, like a little boxing bag, basically punching. And when she was really little, she had a hard time reaching for it. Now she's using her feet, kicking up a storm. So I say we have one strong little Batgirl on our hands.
I completely agree. Kind of remind me of Rocky. But yeah, and I was like, okay, let's start throwing some punches. All right, let's see. Now, what other questions do you have?
Well, I want to know if you had to guess, what would baby A's superhero persona be? Name, powers, the whole deal.
Batgirl. I mean, can't I just stick to Batgirl? Like, to me, it would be because Batgirl, so Barbara Gordon, smart, pretty with it, cool. For her, she's actually into tech. So, but at the same time, like, she kicks a lot of ass. So, and like in her own right, like she's like kind of like her father's daughter. So, love that. I would probably choose that. Yeah, in terms of powers, I don't know. I'm more of a grounded kind of guy. Like, but then again, it's like, okay, if you were to play fantasy, like, okay, well, what powers would she have? And I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. Spider-Man powers, like swinging off buildings, and then having cool city views. I don't know, but I would probably wouldn't choose that. I'd pretty much stick to Batgirl.
I think if I had to choose one, it would be Lil Nightwing. So it's a nod to Batman's sidekick. She's agile, she's clever,
Okay.
and the mom in me wants to say that she knows how to bring laughter and joy to everybody. She's such a happy kid, such a happy girl. And I feel like no matter how shitty your day can be, her superpower is literally smiling at you and making all your troubles melt away.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that is 100% true.
But it's such a mom answer.
But no, you're right. Like 100%. You're right. You're spot on.
Are you ready for another question?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to know, do you have a Bat Dad voice yet? Because if you do, I want you to show me and say, I'm Bat Dad.
I'm that dad. It's
Is that
pretty much.
I want to know, is that the voice you're going to use to scare off all the boys that come her way?
No, it's my teacher voice.
Do you want to give the audience
No,
a
no,
sneak
no,
peek
no,
of
no.
that?
No, it's more like I don't know. Bat Dad, like Batman has to have like more of like a dark voice, right?
Yeah.
And then if people come around, are they gonna be scared of my Bat Dad voice?
They'd probably
I don't
just
know.
think you're a complete weirdo.
Yeah,
If you
like
were to
if you guys are
exercise that
like
voice, I don't
dads that
know.
are big Batman fans, like, and you have a little girl, like, do you scare off the boys? Like, what's your take on that one?
I'm curious what the people have to say. All right. Another question for you, mister.
Mm-hmm.
Which Bat character would make the worst babysitter and why? Are you picking Joker? Are you picking Two-Face? The Penguin? Who you got? Who you picking?
I'm going to choose. I think this is a pretty obvious one. The Mad Hatter. And I'll tell you why. So he goes after like the girls that are like so there's one storyline where it's like, you know, he goes after like Alice in the Wonderland, right? And he kind of makes them, how do I characterize who he is? It's kind of like a creepy character. And in like the Batman the Animated Series, for example, I use that because a lot of people have watched it, and I can even show you the episode. But like, there's this girl who kind of looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and he captures her, and it's kind of creepy. So yeah,
No.
that's the one who's never going to be a babysitter is the Mad Hatter. Zero chance.
And doesn't the Mad Hatter control minds?
Yeah, so Mad Hatter controls minds. He puts like a card onto people and can control them, which again, hell no.
And he's obsessed with hats. So instead of changing diapers, he's probably putting hats on her and reading her tea leaves.
Yeah, but still, like he could tell her what to do. No, he's not gonna be a babysitter. I mean, it could be good because it's like, hey, go to sleep, and she just listens. So that could be a good thing, but nah. That's a hard no. Now, on the opposite end, like you have Heath Ledger's Joker, that kid is never going to go to sleep, right? Bane is like, oh yes, go to bed. Like, no, that's not happening. No, like, you know what I mean? That's also creepy, but Mad Hatter to me is the number one. And I hate dolls, so like, what about like Scarface and Ventriloquist? Like, no. And Ventriloquist is like the guy who kind of controls this doll. And that's Scarface. And like, you know me, like I hate that Saw doll. Well, same thing. It's kind of weird.
All right. Well, Batman talks about using fear as a tool. So, what about you? Are there any new dad fears that you've had, which, you know, you can turn into a strength now?
Yes, new experiences was my fear. Being responsible for another life is definitely a fear. Like, it's like, okay, I have to do right, and you gotta just kind of one, do your research, but also just try something new and not be afraid. of trying something a little different, and I think that that's prompted me into being open to brand new experiences, and kind of broadening my mind. And I don't know, as a parent, I
Kind of
think.
like going with the flow. I'll never forget
Oh yeah,
when.
because I love order. I love routine. You know me. Like
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. And now even though I like going with the flow, you know me. I like structure and routine.
Yeah, I'll never forget. Just after we had her and we were still in the hospital, we had this tiny little human, and we looked at each other, looked at her, and we're like, okay, what are we supposed to do now?
Yeah.
I think that was the scariest thing. Is like, here we are, two adults, but are we really old enough to be parents? And yet, here we are with our little almost 6 month old, and every day has been such a joy, such a learning experience. And the minute you think you know something, you're, learning something new because you're kind of forced to. And I absolutely love it. I think that's the biggest gift about parenthood is that you expect the unexpected, and it's full of surprises, and the unknowns are what makes it so fun. All right. So, for some Gotham comedy, what's the funniest thing that Baby A has done so far?
Ooh, I don't know. I think what gets me to laugh every single time is she does this cute sneeze, and then all of a sudden she looks and smiles. It's just so funny. Another thing that'll always get me to just like kind of chuckle is she grabs my facial hair and just like pets it.
I think for me, it's her giggle. When she laughs,
Oh,
I
it's the best.
automatically want to laugh. It's literally the highlight of my day each and every single time. And now she's reacting to being tickled. And oh boy, does she ever make you
Yeah,
like she just soaks it all in.
100%.
So, if baby A has a villain alter ego when she's overtired, what's the villain name you're giving her? Baby Bane, the drooler.
Ooh, when she's overtired, what does she become?
And this
Uh,
question is very fitting because our baby girl was very overtired
yeah,
today.
we just put her to bed. So, um, someone, cause she smile. I'm gonna say the baby Joker, and I'll tell you why. Because she'll be crying, 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 and maybe I'm missing something, but like then she'll smile, and like I'm like, is this a joke?
I don't think you're missing anything. She literally looks at us and then she's like, "Oh, hey, hi.
Yeah.
Playtime? Want to chat?"
Yeah. Like, let's go. Like, no. Like, we're like, no, no, go to bed. It's time to go to bed. But she gives you this big smile, and you're like, why? And meanwhile, for me, like, my eyes are always half closed, and I'm like, lost. Like, I'm going to bump into a wall. And I'm like the opposite of that. No, she gives you a big smile. What would you say? What do you know any of the Batman villains? What would you say?
No, I couldn't agree with. I think that's actually perfectly said. She's definitely baby Joker in my head. Um, yeah, like I said, she's just constantly smiling, and I think that recently we unfortunately had to go to a funeral, and the biggest compliment that we get from everybody is that our baby girl is so happy, and like I guess it's kind of like jokerish where here everyone's pretty somber, and baby girl's in church smiling at everybody. I feel like the Joker would be doing something like
Yeah, but
that.
he's sinister.
Yeah.
She's not.
No.
She's an angel. So thank God that she's an angel, and he is what he is.
All right. So I want to ask you, have there been any Bruce Wayne quiet reflective moments where you just look at baby A and think, I'd fight Bane for this tiny human?
Yeah. every single day. Even when she got her her vaccine shots, and I'm like, oh my god, like I will literally stand in front of a bullet to take just for you, so you can feel like, and you die for this little human, so she doesn't have to feel 1 ounce of sadness. And to take out Bane, hell yeah, for this tiny human, I'd do anything. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, this is when
Mama Bear comes out.
Oh, Mama Bear comes out. Bad Dad comes out. It's on. No one messes with our little girl.
You want to see road rage? I thought I had it. No, Vic does.
You're
and then
it's supposed to tell people.
Wow. Okay, it's not like we're hiding anything, because it's like, I think everyone has like, it's not like we're gonna take out a bat or anything. It's just like, you ever watch there's a comedian, and people are smiling, you're driving, you get cut off, and then all of a sudden, like, the yelling comes, oh, look at this guy, oh, and you have to pull up to the driver right next to you, you have to look and make eye contact, and that's it. That's as far as we go. Anyway.
Okay, mister. What's the first Batman story you're dying to share with her? Or do you think you're going to have to wait until she's older?
No, I already gave it to her. I don't even know oh my god, it's that children's book.
Ooh, the Batman Christmas
book. Here, what talk?
Okay. Dominic is just going to look it up right now. I remember he bought this when we found out we were pregnant, and he read it to her while she was in my belly. Yep. And just recently you read it to her. We set up our Christmas tree, and we made ourselves some hot coffee to enjoy, and baby girl was just chilling, and he's like, yep, this is the moment that I finally get to read it to you while you're here Earthside with us.
It's called Batman Returns One Dark Christmas Eve. Oh, yeah. And so you had to sing along. I forget what the Christmas song was.
Jingle Bells.
No, not Jingle Bells.
No?
No. Dun, 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 dun,
oh, that's right.
Dun, dun, dun. Do you know the name of the song?
Na, 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 na,
anyway, it was so good. I love it. It's a little long, because like you have to try to sing to the words, and it's kind of hard, but I love it. There's parts where it's dark, because Batman Returns is dark, but like it's for kids. So yeah, that's the story I would share.
And it's a great one. It's a classic. Beautiful illustrations.
Yes, it's amazing.
And I love the storyline with that. All right. Has Baby A done anything yet that made you think, yep, that's my sidekick?
Ooh, I don't know. Where I think maybe it's her serious face, because I'm Italian, so people always say, "Oh, musalongo," and so her baby girl
translates to long face.
Yeah, long face. And although she smiles a lot, there's times where she has like small moments where she just looks serious.
She kind of like squishes her face together, her eyebrows are.
It's Michael Keaton eyebrows. I'll show you the picture of Michael Keaton.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you think? That's my
my little sidekick. I mean, yeah, she could be in someone else's arm, and I guess she just looks at me, and it's like, hey, you, yeah, hey, Mom, I see you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's my little bestie, my little sidekick.
Yeah. The other one is, so I was on the Batman Book Club podcast and recording with Ryan, and Vic decided that she's going to surprise me, and she was going to interrupt the podcast because she dressed a baby girl in the Batman outfit, and she didn't do it. She didn't interrupt. She wanted to be polite. And I'm like, oh, you should have. Ryan would have loved to see this. And so I have a cool picture of baby girl and I.
And her Batman onesie. It's so cute.
It's amazing. Highly recommend. Shout out to Garbo if you're listening, who got us the gift.
All right. I think we're going to close it up. But before we wrap it up, what has been your favorite moment with her? The one that could be in a montage scene or in a
Ooh.
movie.
So favorite moment. I have so many. Oh, it's so hard.
Okay,
It's
let's
making
just,
her laugh.
yeah.
So singing London Bridge is falling down and she laughs. Or not right now, it's like tickling her and like getting her to laugh, and it's anything that makes her smile. Um, watching the Blue Jays, even though they lost, but like and it seems like her and I always seem to pass out together.
It's the cutest thing for me.
Yeah, or her seeing the Christmas lights. Like these are there's so many.
There's all these little things, and we
Yeah.
have so much more to look forward to.
Yes, we
First
definitely
Christmas, and it's going to be magical. I think that's the biggest thing I've actually learned about even celebrating Christmas is that our parents made the magic for us, and that's what made Christmas so special. And now we're the magic makers for baby A.
Is that all the questions you got?
That's all I
Okay.
got tonight.
Okay. I got some questions.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So.
It's being turned on me. This is
Oh, yeah.
supposed to be about Bad Dad.
Yeah. Well, it is. Okay. So they have multiple shows, and listen, every parent's got like their boundaries. I get it. Listen,
No judgment.
no judgment at all. But okay. Did you watch Batman Returns with me yet? With Catwoman and Penguin?
Yeah, I definitely did.
What age would you show that to her?
Oh gosh. I remember having this discussion with you and you're like, I used to watch this as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Young.
I was
Oh
young.
god. I think
Like
she would have to
5.
be at least 12 or 13 years old.
12? No.
It's pretty mature content.
Okay, but like, come on. Like, listen, I watched it when I was 5, and I'm not saying, oh, she should watch it at 5, but maybe, I don't know, 8, 7, 8.
I mean, hey.
I don't know.
If it's
The
under
only
your
thing, it's like,
supervision,
the only
you go
thing is
for
like
it.
where there's like that penguin blood coming out of his mouth at the end. Maybe you kind of fast forward through that, but that's it.
I think when you're young, a lot of things go over your head. So watching it as an adult, you're understanding the content and the messaging behind certain things, whereas you probably missed out when you were younger. So that's probably why you don't see it as problematic.
Yeah, like a lot of it, like even like there was even sexual innuendos between Penguin and Catwoman, and I was just like, that went totally over my head. Okay, so there's Batman the Animated Series. I watch Christmas with the Joker every year, and I love you. And so, but like BTAS, Batman the Animated Series, made for children cartoons. There's no guns, and if they shoot like a gun, it's like a laser gun. So,
Pew pew.
what age do you show that? It's kid friendly. There's no swearing. It's a cartoon.
Well, if baby girl is interested and if she's anything like you, yeah, I mean, go ahead and show her at age 5, 6, 7.
Thank Jesus. Like that's like, you know what I mean? Like
That's
it's
your little sidekick right there,
oh my
watching
God.
Batman shows together.
100%. And like something like even like Merry Little Batman, I'd probably show around the same age, and you watch that with
Oh,
me.
that's so cute. Yeah, I would definitely show her that.
That's a Christmas classic. Do I have any other questions? I don't think I do. I just kind of did this off a whim.
Well, thank you for doing this with me. I know we talked about this months ago, so I'm glad we finally got around to doing it.
Oh yeah.
And I've loved talking to you about this. You've gone from Gotham's biggest fan to, I think, Gotham's bravest dad. And for anyone listening, this is what being a real hero looks like.
You're pumping my tires right now. I definitely no. You're the hero. You're the one doing all the
World's
work.
Best dad. You make it look easy.
Please. You make it look easy. But with that being said, I think that's going to be the end of this segment. We are, I guess, where can you follow along? So X/Twitter at Beyond Bad Signal. If you want to shoot an email, have any questions, comments, please send one at beyondthebadsignal@gmail.com. And rate and review the show, as it really, really helps spread the word, and it goes a long way. So that's on either Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. And that's it for now. Next episode, I am excited. It's going to be a Christmas special, and it's going to be discussing Arkham Origins. It's a video game. I'm looking at my wife here, and I'm like, it's a video game. It's probably my favorite, and I can't remember if I ranked it number one when I was talking to Ryan on this podcast here. But yeah, we'll be discussing Arkham Origins and why that is the best Christmas game of all time. Anyway, this is Victoria here.
Hey.
And do you have any last words?
Merry Christmas to all that celebrate, and happy holidays.
And thank you so much for being on. And we're Beyond the Bad Signal, and we're signing off.